So you clicked on a YouTube video where you will get the magic daily routine. If you follow that routine, then you will surely get a under 100 rank. Now that routine says that you have to follow a routine where you have to wake up at 6 a.m. Then you have to study from 6 to 7. Then you have to work out for 30 minutes. Then you will take your breakfast and you will bath. You will take your bath. After that you have to again study, and it goes like that. But now you suddenly realize that you have your college, or maybe you have your job, or maybe you have to support your family by some other means. So there is no way that you can follow this routine. Also, this guy says that you have to study at least 5 hours a day, which for sure you cannot do. So should we drop our dream of cracking gate or doing something good? No. So if you are someone who is facing this problem to create a daily routine or to follow a daily routine because you have your own unique problems throughout the day, you have your own unique engagements throughout the day, then this video is only for you. In this video, I will not give you any kind of 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. routine, which if you follow, then you will crack it. Why I am not giving it at the first place? Because you see, I can take thousands and millions of situations of GATE aspirants. Maybe if there are 90 lakhs GATE aspirants, you will get at least 90,000 types of lives. Maybe someone is going to college and at the same time he is supporting his family. Maybe someone is going on a job and at the same time he is going to or she is going to see her mother. Okay, so in this video, I will tell you that how to create your own daily routine. How to create your own daily routine according to your own unique situation in your life. Now, if you are someone who doesn't want to give that effort and you want that, no, I want this guy to tell me that what my routine should be, then you can always book a one-on-one call with me. That is on top Metio, and the link is in the pinned comment and the description, where I will listen to your unique situation, your life and your engagements, and I will give you then and there a daily routine for you, and I will also give you a progress tracker. Now, in this video, you don't have to do all those things. You don't have to. If you don't want to book a call with me, then you should watch this video till the end, where after this video, within 30 minutes, if you sit with concentration, I promise you that you will be able to build a daily routine for yourself. Okay, so without any delay, let us start. So in this video, I will cover two situations which covers 99.99999% of the GATE aspirants. One is either a college goer or a job person, and another is someone who is a dropper and who is giving 24/7 dedicatedly for GATE preparation. Now, for someone who is going to college and job, I will ask you to study a maximum of 4 hours. If you can manage more than 4 hours, then it is very good. But a maximum of 4 hours and a minimum of 1 minute study. Yes, a minimum of 1 minute study. Yes, it is true. It is true, and I will show you how. And if you have 24/7 also, then don't think that this video will not be helpful for me, because I have so many other videos where they will give me my exact study routine. But I will prove in this video that those study routines will not be effective more than a study routine that you will build for yourself. Now let us start. So I will start with the night. Yes, not from the morning, but I will start with the night before the day. So maybe you will follow this routine from tomorrow. So tonight you will build a journal, or you will build a task ready journal where you will jot down all the tasks, maybe 4 to at max 5 long duration priority tasks. I will tell you specifically what is long duration. Long duration means anything that is taking you more than 10 minutes. That is a long duration task. Okay. For example, I will here show you that maybe I will watch one lecture of engineering maths. I have to do one assignment from my college, or I have to complete a job task that is having a strict deadline. I also have to watch one more lecture from a subject B other than engineering maths, and I have to go for a party that is important for me, okay? Because that is one of my good friends' party. I have to do my workout. These 5 tasks you have to do, and you will jot this down in a either in a diary or in your Google Calendar, or even better, you should jot down in both of them. The more you jot down these things, your subconscious mind will get that, okay, tomorrow I have to do all these 5 tasks. So don't neglect this step. This is very important. Don't just think that, okay, I will just think in my mind this task, this task, this task, this task. Then the next day when you will wake up, you will see that 80% or at least 40% of the tasks has ran away from your brain. That is why jotting down these tasks are very important. Now, the moment you have jotted down, you have completed the first step, and that is the very important step to start the next day. Now, this was common to both of you for the college goers and the 24/7 GATE aspirants. Now, the next part will be specific to the college goers. Now, if you are a college goer, I will ask you to schedule at max 2 tasks. A maximum of 2 tasks. Yes. Now, what do I mean by scheduling? Scheduling means that you know that these 2 tasks will take me half an hour each. So I will schedule it at from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and from 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. You know that this will not take more than 30 minutes, then I can schedule it. Obviously, if you can manage the times, surely that I know that I will have 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, 1 hour at night. Then you schedule 3 tasks, maybe 4 tasks, okay? But you have to schedule at least 2 tasks. And at max 2 tasks if your day is very much busy. Now, you will schedule these 2 tasks, and these 2 tasks should be with a minimal time. Out of the 5 tasks that you have jotted down in the night before, these 2 tasks will take the minimum amount of time so that you can complete it. And when you will complete your scheduled tasks, you will get a surge of dopamine in your brain that will help you to go forward. Now, the next point is that when you are not scheduling the other tasks, why I am asking you not to schedule the other tasks? Because now I will tell you something about which I call as micro intervals. Now I will give you an example that when I was studying in Jadavpur University now, so it used to take 1.5 hours from my home to my college. Yes, I had to go to auto, and I had to travel by metro. So when I was in metro, I can easily at least stand. Even if I was not getting a seat, I can stand. So at that position, that was a AC metro, and still now I have AC metro in our city and everywhere in India, I think. So if you are traveling through metro, and if you're traveling through bus, and if you can, then watch that lecture. Maybe in your college, you have 30 minutes between 2 periods. Then control your mind. Don't go to that gossip thing. Don't go to the sudden enjoyments. And please use that time interval to maybe solve 5 PIQs. Maybe in your job, you have a 1 hour lunch break, and you know that I will take 30 minutes to finish my lunch comfortably. And in the remaining 30 minutes, I will watch a lecture. So use these micro intervals, manage these micro intervals. Now don't worry, I will not tell you that you have to manage all the time in your day to only study for GATE examination. No, we are humans, we also want to enjoy. We are not like the commando who will just fight and that thing, no enjoyment. No, we want to enjoy. And we will do that. And how to schedule your enjoyment, that also I will cover. Now, only I would say that, okay, these things are 100%. These 2 things are the main thing that you need to take care if you are a college goer. Now, let me give you an example routine when I was a college student in Jadavpur University. So I used to wake up maybe at 6:30 a.m. and I used to do my 20 minutes workout. Then I will get ready and I will have my breakfast. Then I will have one lecture of thermodynamics in metro. When I will reach the college, I will have classes, and maybe I see that some class is off, then I will use that time to solve 5 to 10 PIQs. In the lunch break also, again, I will have my lunch comfortably, and if I want, then I will solve 10 more PIQs. After that, again, I will have class. Now, after the class, I will have my enjoyment. I will have that hangout with my friends for maybe 1 hour or even 1.5 hours if my time, if my day allows me. Okay. If I have to achieve more, if I have more targets that I have to complete an assignment, then I will schedule that 1.5 hours. I will scale it down to 30 minutes. So that is the thing. I am not telling you that leave all the enjoyments, but schedule your enjoyments. These sudden enjoyments are the thief of your preparation. Okay, are the thief of your marks. So what I am telling is that I have seen that when I was like, no, I cannot go out right now, I have to study, or I have some own work. So then my friends used to tell me that, अरे यार थोड़ा जिंदगी भी जियो, एक ही जिंदगी. एंड दिस वन लाइन कि कॉलेज लाइफ सिर्फ एक बार आती है ना, कि दिस 4 years you will not get again, so enjoy it as much as you can. But believe me, I have not seen people that they are like, I don't want in my life anything because I have enjoyed those 4 hours to the fullest. I have not seen any people like that, and I have seen my friends who tell that काश थोड़ा और पढ़ाई कर लिया होता, काश थोड़ा कुछ स्किल डेवलप कर लिया होता. Okay, so this thing will always remain. If you do not get what you want right now, then after the 4 years that will pass, or no matter if you are a college student or not, after the situation will pass, you will not remember those sudden enjoyments, but you will remember those nights in which you put effort to build some skill, and that is why you will rise up. Now, let me talk about the people who have 24/7 for GATE preparation. So, see, you have a whole day. Now, if you want, then you can prepare your day like it, that 6 to 7 study, 7 to 8 workout, 8 to 9 again study, 9 to 10 again study, then have breakfast, then again study, right? But again, if you are someone, if you are like someone who has the habit of studying 8 hours at a stretch, by the way, I was not like that. Before Corona, I was like, I cannot study for 10 minutes at a stretch. So 8 hours is far away. Okay. So what I am asking you to schedule your day strategically. Maybe at 6 to 7, you are studying, you are seeing one lecture. Maybe from 7 to 8, you are doing your workout, you are going to play football, you are going for a walk. After that, you again come and you again sit for 30 minutes, and you again go for your breakfast. Now, maybe you want to see a Netflix show. So schedule that Netflix show after a 2 hours lecture. So this will give your brain a signal of reward, that okay, after this 2 hours lecture, I am getting some reward, that is the Netflix show. Now, this is the main part, that you should, that enjoyment, that Netflix show, that watch time should be restricted, should be under control, should be scheduled. Okay, you cannot do that. Okay, I thought that I will watch only 30 minutes, but this is very interesting, this is very juicy show, now I will complete it, and then that half an hour is becoming 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. No, that should not be the thing. Okay, now after watching that Netflix show, again, just don't jump up to a lecture, because then your brain is already caught up by that Netflix show. Then take some rest, take some mental rest from that Netflix show. Maybe do some meditation, go for another walk of 15 minutes, then drag your brain back to the study zone, then go for study. Okay, another thing, for all of you who have more time, I will ask you to go deeper, because in this era of AI, see, if you can solve a problem which AI can solve, then it is not that much of a, I mean, it is not that much of a demand. So you have to become an expert so you can judge the performance of AI. For example, if AI has built a car and you are an engineer, you have to judge that whether that car should be certified or not to for use. So for that you have to be expert. If you want to if you want to crack Bark ISRO DRDO, this kind of interviews, I have taken so many mock interviews and I have seen that people can solve gate level question. They have that habit of thinking that with any kind of formula they can solve a gate level question. But when I give any practical scenario, and that practical scenario, if that is not fitting under that formula, they are not able to solve it. And if you are like this, then you will not be able to crack BRC, ISRO and DRDO. And if you are in your third and fourth year, or even if you're second or first year, this is the right time to build that thinking habit. I'm not telling you that right now you should start preparing for Bark ISRO DRDO. No, but study as deep as possible. If you have time, study as deep as possible. Read good books. Watch good lectures like NPTEL lectures. You can always watch the lectures from the coaching institutes, but that will mostly focus on the GATE examination only. That is also good. That will help you to be focused about GATE only. But if you want to crack more things like Bark ISRO DRDO, then you should deeply study that. And if you have time, if you are a 24/7 GATE aspirant, you should do that. Now, one more very important part is a build a separate skill. Because you see that you are in your home studying all the day for GATE examination. Now, there will be some days when you will see that you are appearing for a mock test and you are doing bad. Now your mind will tell that what is this? I am trying so much hard and still I am not getting this. But if you have a separate skill, if you are learning a separate skill like playing guitar, playing a flute, playing football, drawing, writing any poem, anything, and if you do that every day, then you will get some sense of satisfaction, some surge of dopamine from that separate skill also. So it is very important to build a separate skill. For everyone it is important to build a separate skill that is totally different from your studies, totally different from your professional life. This is very important to get that sense of satisfaction. Okay. Now here also I will give an example of my corona routine. So morning I was again waking up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Then I will do my workout. Then I will have my breakfast. After the breakfast, I will have one lecture of subject A. Now, honestly, I am a person who loves to sleep. So every time when I am watching a lecture, after that lecture, I will take a 15 minutes nap. Then another lecture of subject B. I will have again my lunch. And I love to play FIFA. So during the corona time also, after lunch, I will see 2 hours lecture. And after the 2 hours lecture, I will schedule a 1.5 hours of FIFA game. So that thing, when I was watching that lecture, I knew that okay, I have to finish that lecture because after it, I will get a 1.5 hours of FIFA. After that 1.5 hours of FIFA, then again I will go out for a 20-minute walk. After that, I will solve some PYQs or I will go for test series for 2 hours. Then I will have my dinner. And after that, I will have some family time and then I will go to bed. And obviously, before going to bed, what I will do is, I will jot down all the tasks. This is common to all of us, no matter if you are a 24/7, 24/7 GATE aspirant, or if you are a college going guy. Now, this completes the thing. This completes that how you should build your own routine. Now, if I have to summarize, if you are a college going student, then obviously you have to jot down everything before the night. The long duration task you have to jot down, at max 5 tasks. The next day you will schedule at most or at minimum 2 tasks. Yes, if you have a very busy day, you have to schedule at max 2 tasks with minimum time. So out of those 5 tasks, the 2 tasks which will take minimum time, that you will schedule that okay, I will do these tasks in this time and in this time period. The remaining task you will complete it whenever you get that time in between your day. And to do this, it is very important that you carry that routine. In your phone, maybe you carry that diary in which you have jot down the tasks. This is very, very important, right? And for those who are 24 into 7 gate aspirant people, you have to schedule your day strategically so that your brain doesn't get bored or your brain doesn't get fatigued by that study sessions, I mean consecutive study sessions. And after that, I ask all of you to build a separate skill, to learn a separate skill. And also, if you are again have much time, then you should go and study deeper. Okay. Now, common do's and don'ts for all. Okay. So, what are the things that you should avoid, and what are the things that you should do when you are preparing for GATE examination, or for that fact any other examination? So daily exercise is a must. So when I say exercise, some people can think about gym. No. If you love to run. If you love to play football, do that. If you love to walk, do that. Okay? Any kind of movement would do. Fine? So exercise is a must. Try to maintain a healthy diet. No, I am not telling you to take protein powders or something like that. Ghar ka khana khao. Eat as much as you can homemade food, and avoid as much as you can the junk foods, the packaged foods, the cold drinks. Have those foods once a week, at max once a week. This is very important. You will see. So this is also something I would like to tell, that before Corona, when I was like a student who cannot study for 10 minutes at a stretch, how I became suddenly who can study 1 hour at a stretch. So I will give 90% of the credit to my exercise and my diet. So you see, when you can maintain this exercise and the diet, then you can always maintain all other things. Why? So the reason is, in India, your parents will never tell you कि बेटा थोड़ा कम खाओ, ये मत खाओ. They will tell you, अरे अभी तो उम्र है खाने का. This is the age when you should eat. So eat all the things. अच्छे से खाओ. And they will tell you to do the exercise, but even if you are not exercising, they will not alarmingly tell you, ki push you, ki no, bahar jo exercise karo, but they will surely push you to study. So if you can push yourself to do the exercise and to maintain a healthy diet, then you will see it will be easier to maintain that discipline in the other fields also, because there is already some push by your parents, right? So this is very important, to maintain a healthy diet and exercise. Now, one more very important thing is, when you are consuming good diet, your body will be healthy. Similarly, when you are consuming good content, then your mind will be healthy. And this is very important. If you are, again, throughout the day, if you are consuming bad things that will trigger your mind, things that are very, very controversial, things that are dopamine spiking but not good for your mind, and you know all those things, that what are those things. So garbage in is equal to garbage out, like energy in is equal to energy out, ऐसा ही कुछ, ठीक है? So don't let that garbage enter into your mind. This is very important. Consume good content. Listen to very good content which will make your mind calm. Listen to good musics. Obviously, you can watch that movie, but again, do it in moderation. If you are watching some content that is triggering your mind, ideally you should not consume that. But even if you are consuming, like in your diet also, 20% junk and 80% good. So in your content also, maybe 5% junk content and 95% good content should be there. Now, schedule your enjoyments. Again, I have already talked about this earlier, but now again I will talk about it. Schedule your enjoyments. That is very important. See, these things will come, that you will see that, okay, all of my friends are going out and all these things. Yes, you can also go out with them, but only if you are completing those 5 tasks that you have jotted down already before the night. Sorry, the night before. The night before, okay? So if you are seeing that you can complete all those tasks, then you can go out with them. Don't go for sudden enjoyments. This is very harmful. कि अभी कोई बोला कि चल उसमें जाते हैं, पार्टी में जाते हैं, इस पार्टी में जाते हैं, suddenly you please control your mind. This is very important in your life. Now always track your progress. When you are jotting those tasks, make a square box in the left side or on the right side of each task. So when you will go to bed and when you are writing the new goals for the next day, you will tick the goals of that day, of this day. Maybe tonight when you will be jotting down the tasks for tomorrow, you will also be ticking up the tasks for today which you have completed. This will give you again that most needed dopamine surge that will help you to proceed for the next day. Now finally, see, I told you that I will tell you that how even a 1 minute study will help you to crack GATE. See, some days during my Jadavpur University days, I have cracked GATE with AIR 31 during my 4th year, and I did not miss a single class in my college. So some days were there when I was only studying for 15 minutes and not more than that. Okay, but I made sure that I am studying every day for GATE, every day for GATE. And when in a seminar, someone asked me that, Bhaiya, what you actually did? Because every year, so many students from our college only they appear for GATE, but they could not made it. They could not made it. So how did you make it? So I answered that I don't know that what other people actually do, because I don't know. I have not seen their life again. Okay, so but I can tell that I have maintained one thing, that is consistency. Consistency, this is the key factor. That is why even if you are studying 1 minute each day, then you will be far up. You will be far above. You will be in a greater level than most of the people, because people are like कि अभी थोड़ा motivation आ रहा है तो अभी मैं पढ़ने बैठूंगा. So I am getting motivation right now, so now I will sit to study. No, it doesn't work that way. Motivation is a myth. Motivation is overhyped. Inspiration is true and consistency is true. Some days you will not feel to study, but in those days your inspiration, your that why, your that reason that why you want to crack GATE, that will drive you. No matter how much hard it is, you have to study for at least 1 minute. This will make you a champion. Okay, so this video ends here, and if you think that this video has helped you, please write that in the comments. And if you think that something other I should cover in my future videos, that also you should write in the comments, and I will make that video. And until the next video or in the next one-on-one session, goodbye, take care, and thank you.